When the river held her voice, the secret of Queen Nzinga's lost daughter. I remember the morning mist on the Kwanzaa River like it was the breath of a secret, heavy, wet, and charged with dread. I, her closest confidant, watched the young princess step barefoot into the slow, brown current. It was 1645, and all of Ndongo paused with us. They called the princess a pawn. I called her my heart. She had my name. No, not exactly, but the weight she carried was mine to bear. The Portuguese thought she was a soft target. They didn't see the steel behind her eyes. She was Queen Nzingamban's only daughter, a child born in turmoil, raised in the shadow of war and whispered prophecies. But that morning, they all circled her like vultures. She stood tall, silken cloth clinging to her skin. 16 summers old, grieving, mortal, and she nodded at the river, like an oath slipping off her tongue. Go, Nzinga had ordered hours before. Bring them peace, or your silence costs us everything. They sent her downstream, alone. A small canoe, a handful of guards, and a queen's gamble. I watched her canoe drift, so small, so delicate, toward the waterline. And then I did something I still regret, I closed my eyes. I couldn't breathe past the grief building in my throat. When I opened them again, the canoe was gone. Just the water, smoothed over, pacified by distance. A month passed before Nzinga returned. Her gait was slower. Strong arms trembled beneath armor. She carried no child. She spoke nothing. The kingdom had prepared a grand welcome, but the queen slipped past it all, straight into her tent. I followed. Inside, everything was untouched. The princess's things lay folded. A sandal, alone, next to a flute with cracked reeds. I knelt by the chest where she kept maps and letters. But there was none, only a leather scroll, bound by red twine and damp with river mist. I paused before untying it. My hands shook more than I would admit later. Inside were ancient Mbunda symbols. Ritual signs older than the memory of colonizers. Words too heavy for paper. A promise. A curse. Something about transference, placing one soul inside water, letting it sleep until needed. Then the final word caught fire in my heart. If she is to be queen, she must first be invisible. Invisible. Later, under moonless skies, Nzinga marched her guards, slashed trees to make room, and watched them burn the tent. Inside, they learned over torches that the basin, the stone basin sunk into the center, wasn't empty. Still water. Alive. And in it, for a moment, the reflection of a child, mouth open, eyes blinking, not drowning. Not lost. Just, asleep. Queen Nzinga didn't flinch. She watched the water disintegrate into embers. And the night swallowed our screams.